Recently on YouTube, I've seen some talk about Hyperlands vs The Hive, and in this video, I'm going to break down those videos that I've seen, and I'm going to give my opinion on everything that is going on. So with all that said, let's jump right into the video. All of this started when Sodom uploaded a video titled "Why I'm Quitting the Hive," where he talks about why he'll no longer be making videos on the Hive. His main reason that he states in his videos: as a mobile player, shouldn't I be happy to have the ability to avoid PC sweats who will destroy me? Here's the thing, I always say I'm better than the average mobile player, even though I'm nowhere near the best mobile player. Nowadays, when I play Skywars and Treasure Wars, rarely do I lose because I am a worse player than my opponent. In this quote, he is referring to the platform matchmaking update that the Hive implemented into the game, and how it is making the game less of a challenge for him. He goes on to talk about how he will mainly play Hyperlands moving away from the Hive. Sodom gives great reasons why he'll no longer play the Hive, as him being a skilled player would definitely make the game less fun and more repetitive with winning every single game without a challenge. But why stop playing the Hive? Surely you could still do other stuff like playing with friends, using it as background footage, or even custom games. Dredge then went on to make a video titled "Why I'm Switching to the Hive" plus response to Sodom's video. I believe that this video is well timed and is relevant to what is going on in the Artist-idk community. He goes on to state, the player count on the Hive is huge. It's the biggest Artist server to ever exist, meaning you don't have to wait for queues. This statement really interests me. I mean, Hyperlands has a fairly large player count, and I never have an issue waiting for queues. It really depends on what game mode you play. If you play Skywars, queues on Hyperlands or the Hive will never be an issue. Other games such as The Bridge, UHC Meetup, and even Bedwars have a rather slow queue time. He also goes on to talk about the lag on Hyperlands, saying that the lobby looks great, but there are just way too many particles, which is fair. If you've ever played on Hyperlands, you've probably experienced server lag. But why just leave the server behind when you've made so many videos on it? This doesn't make sense to me. I believe that both content creators have a different reason for switching. They are switching for clout. I might be wrong, but these are my reasons why I believe so. Hyperlands tends to have bigger content creators on it, and is easier to promote YouTube channel because the YouTube requirements are just lower than the Hive, resulting in a perfect reason for Sodom to switch to Hyperlands. The Hive has a large player base and is doing well on YouTube at the moment, so for smaller content creators, this would be a good move to switch to a more relevant server in chatting and popularity, hence why Dredge would switch. I could be wrong, but I do believe that these are reasons that might have forced them or pushed them towards switching. Myself personally will continue to play on both servers without having a favorite. I see imperfections with both of the servers, Hyperlands and the Hive. I believe that the matchmaking makes the Hive a little bit repetitive for mobile players who are more skilled, but for the average and below average mobile players, it makes the game more fun and less difficult to win. I also believe that it is good for the average and over average PC or console players because it makes more of a challenge for them and makes the game more fun and harder to win. The issue is really for the above average mobile players and the below average PC and console players. There is no balance for these people. No way for the mobile players to have a challenge, and no way for the PC players or console players to have an easier time. Hyperlands is a good server because it offers a bigger challenge and more PvP based game modes. I see an issue with Hyperlands though. It is mainly PC sweats. It does not have place for average and below average mobile players, making the community target for those who are better at the game. I feel they need to add more games that are not PvP based. The biggest problem I have with Hyperlands is by far the knockback. When you hit people with bows or other projectiles, it does not deal proper knockback and even manages to pull them forward sometimes. That was my opinion on the Hyperlands vs Hive drama. If you've not already, subscribe and like the video. With all this said, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time.